Somebody thought that they could either be in your life, stay in your life, or be in your energy, or stay in your energy, although they are connected to a karmic person. Okay, this could be a karmic twin flame for them. You may have had to release this connection, okay? And that may not have been the easiest thing to do. You may have really cared, but it feels like someone in the collective, you had to choose yourself. You had to choose you, okay? So we're going to get into this energy and see exactly what it is Spirit wants you to know, all right? Okay, collective, what's good? How is everybody doing? I hope you're doing well, feeling good, enjoying your morning, night, evening, whatever time you are watching this message. All right, welcome back and welcome in to all of my new viewers. All right, y'all. So I got some energies out here on the desk, and let me just say off rip, this feels like a connection that has the potential to be healed, and a connection that is you may now be in separation with this individual, but it feels like there could possibly be a union that's taking place, that's going to take place. Because, and the reason why I say potential and possibly is because it's always about choice, right? You have clearly made a choice here, right? Because someone thought that they could be in your energy and in your life while holding on to a karmic person in on the other side, right? um they may have thought that they could have both. Okay, so they may have been living in a little bit of a fantasy world here. Okay, and I don't know if it's because this is what they're used to, or you know I don't know what this is. There's some sort of confidence that they had that they could juggle both individuals, you and someone else. With you, what's here, it feels like the union is sacred. Okay, this is a union that is supposed to be, was supposed to be, and the other person, the third party in this union, okay, or supposed union, is karmic. Okay, and a step further than karmic, they are like your person's nemesis, and they may not know that, but they're showing up as a nemesis because it's kind of like they're intentionally getting in the way between the union between you and this individual. Okay, but take it how it reverberates. Now, first card out, the situation, third wheel. Okay, a side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. Now, I don't know how. What I feel is like, if you thought you was the third party in a situation, you were not the third party. This other person was, even if your person has known them longer. Okay, so if your person has known them longer, they're still the third party because they are not the sacred partnership that your person is supposed to be in. They're not the person your person is supposed to be with because they're your person. They're supposed to be with you. Okay, so we have realizations here. I feel like someone you're in a connection with is coming to the realization that they need to move away from this third party. They need to be independent, single. They need to put space. They need to get back in their own energy. All right. Now we have fantasy world coming up here as the desired goal. And it feels like they wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Okay. They wanted to, or they just thought they could. You know what I mean? Maybe they just thought they could. And the reason why I say that is because you have the chariot and the star card showing up. So I don't know if this person is popular and this is just the way they move or whatever the case may be. I don't know if this is a celebrity or if this is just somebody who is sought after. Okay. Sought after for some reason. All right. Now, this chariot is like they're healing some sort of delusion. Okay. They could be thinking about you a lot. They could be feeling a lot of things for you. But there's something about their reality and the life they live that they are finding the confidence to move out of, to move away from. I don't know. This person could live in a big city. They could live in like California, New York, Chicago, Atlanta. So they can have a different mindset or than maybe from you, but it's something about their environment and also the way they perceive their world that they're finding healing to move out of and to move into some sort of confidence. The star card could be healing as well. So they could be definitely healing some sort of delusion, okay? That they was going to be able to have you and have this evil nemesis over here as well. That they could be, I don't know who that is. That could be a family member, that could be a friend, that could be a lover, that could be, someone, I don't know. Okay. But what I do know is that this person's energy soiled, it soils the connection between you and them because it soils your person's energy. This person, this third party keeps up mess. You know, there's also some sort of cleansing or release that that your person needs to go through, like a wash cycle, like a rinse cycle. You know what I mean? Because it feels like they thought they had, the card says they thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain, and that's what I'm feeling. There was a mishandling here, or there is a mishandling taking place, okay? And this is giving me with the King of Pentacles. This is why I say this could be somebody that they are intimately involved with. And when they are intimately involved with this third party, things get out of hand, things get upside down. You know what I'm saying? It's like it stirs up chaos when they have this person in their energy and in their life. Okay, so now we have throwing shade here as the change. Maybe you begin to realize that there's some, like, when you were with this individual and you hadn't separated from them yet, you may have realized, like, something in my energy is like dense, but it's not mine. You know what I mean? This feels like you started to pick up the darkness surrounding this other connection that this person was in. It could be a transference of energy, and you got wind of something, and so you decided, like, nah, I am not going to go back into karmic situations that I've already come out of. I don't need to relearn this lesson. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to re-experience this. So you were unwilling to change, which, if you're out here ascended, duh. Why would you want to go back into density? Why would you want to go back into shadow work that you don't need to participate in because you already ascended? But there's something shady. There was something shady. Now this could be you making the decision that something was not going to change. Something was messy, someone wasn't ready to change. So I need to bounce. I need to get up out of this situation before this soils me. Okay. Now we have good karma. All right. And this is where the spirit is really, this is the outcome. This is the ending. Spirit is saying that your decision to get out of a situation for the time being is actually bringing in a lot of good karma towards you because you made a decision and you may have communicated as such. This could also be that your person is getting ready to make a different decision. You know what? I feel like in your absence, someone is now starting to see the two energies for what they are. This past or this karmic situation that they either are in or were in or they're coming out of feels like it predates you. And so because you came into their life, like, and then you decided to choose you and to accept what it is and make a different choice for yourself, even though you may be disappointed with the outcome, but because you decided to choose you, then you're showing this person the two energies and the way they're playing out. And it's actually allowing the scales to fall off of somebody's eyes here. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards. We have soulmate. This is your soulmate. Okay. And they may be coming to the realization, if they weren't realizing that shit before, they may be realizing it now. Power couple, soulmate. Okay. So this is why I prefaced the reading with, there is a separation here because somebody definitely in the collective, you made the decision to move away to protect your energy, is what I'm hearing spirit say, which was the absolute right thing to do. But the connection is not over because this is your soulmate. It's just, you made your decision based on your need for balance, your need for good energy, positive energy around you. All right. And they need to make their decision. You know what I'm saying? And so healing comes in unique ways. And I know a lot of times when it comes to these kind of readings, in the comments, there's, I don't want them back. I don't want to, this is not your reading. This is definitely not your reading if that's how you strongly feel. Okay. Because this is something unanswered, something left unclosed, because it's not supposed to be closed. Okay? So let's make that perfectly clear. It's not supposed to be closed. Tell us more, Spirit. It's just something parasitic has to be purged from your person's life. But they have to choose that. Money talk. Money talk. What is this about money? Money. Finances affecting love, power, support, or control through cash. Time to be honest about goals. Count the cost. Somebody, your person could, I don't know if they're wealthy. I mean, I do see a little bit of celebrity energy out here with this star. I don't know. This could just be somebody who is very well off, very financially stable. It feels like they may use money to enable people around them, though, and themselves, to be honest. Tell us more. Money talk. Healing era, unbothered. Healing era, unbothered. This could be the third party that always want to come in and talk about, money this and money that and money that and money this. You know what I mean? This person could be healing maybe from being dependent on financially, because we got a king of pentacles out here in the reverse with this reverse two of pentacles, and then that's clarifying the dirty laundry. Somebody got financial problems, and I feel like it's the karmic person. Okay, it's the karmic person. Now your person could have been enabling this individual, right? Like they go out and screw up everything, mess up everything financially for themselves, and then they know they can just double back to your person, and that your person will take care of it or bring it, make it right. Because look at the scales. You see, why does he look aggressive, and why does she look like he just slapped her? Oh God, why am I picking up on that? This could be a family member, this karmic person, or somebody they have a family with. They made a family with, like there could be children and stuff like that. Clarify money talk. Red flagged. Warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Detective, digging for dirt, accusations. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. I mean, I don't know why I'm so focused on that. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, do y'all see what I see? Because his hand looks like he just got done tagging her ass. Like he just pimp slapped the hell out of her. She crying. He may be asking where the money at. She got her hand up on her cheek and her lip like, don't hit me. Clarify healing error. Somebody could have been in a very aggressive, your person could have been in a very dealing with an aggressive individual as it relates to money. All right. I don't know if this is a family member or ex-lover or who this is, but something is risky. I don't know. But they're in this healing era. Something about money. I'm telling you, laundering, still illegal. Now we have the dirty laundry over here. So I don't know if it's something about illegal monies. I'm not really picking that up, but this could be that there is something like more than tainted. It's something messy about the money. Maybe this person is messy with money and your person is starting to see that it's too risky continuing to give this person money. They just gonna screw it up. Clarify healing era. Main character. Okay. This is kind of going with that star card here. So they may be healing from this self-absorbency, is what I just heard. From being self-absorbed. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Mm. You may have told them that they needed to heal. They needed to heal, or they needed to deal with something, or they needed to do better, or they needed to, I don't know. Um, Clarify unbothered. Ghosted. Messages left on red, disappearing act, no closure, just silence. Rejection is redirection. You may have found out something and basically decided to exit stage left. Okay. Without conversation, without reasoning. You know what I mean? This person could have messaged you or been messaging you and you've been unwilling to speak. Maybe you told them that you got to make a choice of who is either you're going to deal with them or you're going to deal with me because there's something unclean. There's something red flaggish about, yeah, somebody definitely established their boundaries once you started seeing things for what they really are. They really are. This third person soils the energy. This third person is something about money here. It's something about maybe your person enabling somebody with money if they have it that way, or your person being used for financial gain. It feels like once you got some sort of receipts or you picked it up intuitively or whatever the case may be, like you establish boundaries here for yourself. Okay. Repo. It landed on the Nine of Pentacles. Default on payments. Oh, wow. Financially incapable, repossessed assets. It landed on the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this person uses, they may be financially stable, very well off. They may be actually single, but I don't know who this third party actually is. So I mean, it could be a side piece. It could be somebody they was just, dealing with for a number of years, or it could be family. But when things go crazy in this third person's life, they come to this your person to get help with something financially. Okay, important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable, and it feels like your person was using that as an excuse to hang on to something that wasn't good for them, because it's like a twisted, the connection between your person and this third person is kind of twisted, because they may be aggressive, they may be needy, they may be unbalanced, karmic, wasteful when it comes to their finances. They don't have no finances basically, because they have wasted whatever finances they did have, if they ever had any. I'm not sure. Your person feels like they have a weird karmic need to be needed, and that is playing out in how they enable this individual financially. Okay, that's what we have. Getaway. So you've escaped something here. You escaped the mixed signals. You gained some insight, and you decided, you know what, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not dealing. I'm over that. All right, not the coming and the going, and the you in my energy while you dragging somebody else's funky mess in my energy, and then you think that that shit is cute, and then you gonna leave from my good sunshine and go back over there into that sorrow and abyssness with this other individual. That's not going to work. Okay, that I am not Walmart. This is not an open sesame and the door just opened up for you, just automatic doors where you can come over here and I'm just going to just, you know what I mean? It's not a revolving door, not energetically and not in your life. So you made a decision that, you know what, after you gained some sort of insight and you looked at what these mixed signals, what is this energy that's like got my line all crossed up and got my energy all crossed up? And why is they acting funny today? But yesterday they was, you know what I mean? Like once you started really looking into it, you was like, oh yeah, yeah, no, no. I'm over that there. Okay. I'm over that there. Tell me some more. Social media mask. Mm. Social media. You could have a social media page. Everybody has a social media page these days. So I don't know if this person, your person, is on social media. They've been masking. They've been masking. Somebody's been masking. Curated highlight reel, smiles for the feed, tears off screen, validation chasing. Don't compare your reality to theirs. Something in your absence, something don't compare. Your energy can't just be replaced that way. Now, this person could be on social media, skinning and grinning, okay, acting like everything is fine when everything is not fine. Late night call, up when the world is sleeping, booty call, or the deep talk, true colors after dark. What do they really want? Now, this could be you, because like I said, this doesn't feel like a closed situation. It feels like you did establish much needed boundaries. So congratulations and kudos to you for doing that. But it still feels like this is a soulmate connection that uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm just stop talking because I this is a past life soulmate. You're both going through a cleansing, okay? The whole connection is going through a cleansing. And there's going to be a level up, all right? When they rid themselves of this and everything in divine timing, there's going to be a new chapter. So they're having to put their past in the past, not just a person, but the energy that they are carrying, that they hold. Now this third person is quite jealous of you and envious of you as well. Okay, so there's that. You may have picked up an energy vampire, right? Like something felt weird. So, maybe you went to your spirit team. Maybe you got a reading and it was confirmed. Some things were confirmed. CEO energy, taking charge, making a big decision without apology, knowing your worth. I'm running the show. So basically, you said, you know what? I'm the master of my reality and I control my roads. You're not going to, if you have something else you're involved in, go be involved in that. Because when you come over here and get in my energy, or we talk, or you send me energy or whatever, your energy is not all the way pure. It's not clean. I can pick up the shadow in the energy, and I don't want no parts of that because those aren't my shadows. So you're not going to come dump somebody else's energy in my energy field. You feel me? And so if this person was showing up a little bit love bomby, like they was coming in with great swelling words of affection and then disappearing. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Because we have love bombing here. Okay. They may be used to that kind of shit there. Because I don't know what kind of background they have. Swept up and lust. Catfish. Yeah, you found out something kinky ways, rebound, and second chance. Okay. So it feels like spirit wants someone to know that you made the right choice, even though it was disappointing at the time. The outcome currently could be disappointing to you, and you still can have a lot of questions as to what's it going to be or what it's not going to be. Okay. Spirit, tell us what will be, give us a little bit about what would be the outcome of this connection between someone in the collective and their person. What is going to be the outcome? A transformation. Turn conflicts into opportunities for growth, fueling the journey together. So, though you may be in separation, you are energetically together, and this is why it was important. I feel like someone has established their boundaries. I'm picking up the Seven of Wands energy. You have, kind of put a force field around you energetically. You may not be even allowing this person in your energy in that way, like, you know what I'm saying, telepathically, or picking up any chemistry or anything like that that they may send, because they think about you a lot. But though you may be separated, there is a transformation that's taking place between the two of you. Okay, something is being mediated. This could be the individual that is in the middle, somebody from the past. But I feel like also what's happening is something is being cleared, because this is a past life soulmate for you as well. Something is being cleared in your connection that is karmic between the two of you. And that is being cleared individually, but yet jointly. I hope that makes sense, because this could have something to do with, you know, something karmic that's in your generation, in your lineage. It has nothing to really do with this person, but the union can't happen until certain milestones spiritually are accomplished. So this is about the third party, but it ain't only about the third party. Okay? Yeah. Mirror. Be mirrors to each other, reflecting the truest selves. Mm-hmm. So continue to show yourself compassion. Oh, wait, that don't belong in there. Continue to show yourself compassion. Confirmation that you absolutely did the right thing, okay? This may be clarity for some, not for all, that this connection is not over. But again, I always say potential and possibilities, because we have to always factor in people's will of choice, right? Their choice to choose. But Spirit wants someone in the collective to know that by standing in your authentic self, you're showing yourself great compassion. All right. By releasing and letting go. By letting go. So even though the situation feels a little bit distant right now. The outcome could very well change because of the actions you took. Pay attention. Okay. Pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you've been given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. You paid attention. You saw what it was. Continue to do that. Continue to pay attention, okay? Enabling. Yep. I can't make this up. You see somebody is an enabler. Your person is an enabler. They're enabling this third person, and this third person don't want to release and let go, or this third person is hella aggressive. I don't know if a restraining order is needed the way he looking at her, baby. Honey, hush. Some law enforcement with that scale back there could be some legal situations, okay? And you might need to press charges on somebody and stop pussyfooting around. Because if this third person is that aggressive, no. But you see here that somebody is an enabler. Strategy and planning. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. So this has realigned you for new partnerships. I feel like this person is going to kind of snap out of it. I do feel that way, based on what I'm picking up in the spirit concerning the story here. But I also feel like because you activated your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like you may have gone into a Queen of Swords energy, definitely Seven of Wands energy. Because you've done that, it's like you're sending a message to the universe that you understand now that nothing comes before your own self-worth, your self-compassion, your self-love. I don't know how much passion. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of passion, a lot of caring, a lot of love that you have for this individual, but not more than I love myself, because I done already been down this road with this kind of energy here, and I'm not gonna let like that be traipsing in my energy field. Point blank and period. So there also are other opportunities that are opening up to you as well. Okay. Difficult road. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. That's I'm a go if I have to go by myself energy. That's what that says to me. I'll go if I have to go by myself. I'll keep healing if I have to go by myself. I'll keep evolving if I have to do it by myself. Soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. If they ain't acting right, if they ain't doing right, if they ain't showing up right, I will keep going if I have to go by myself. Release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. Love that for you. All right. I love that for you. All right, collective, this has been the message. Let me know in the comments how it reverberated with you. I want to appreciate everyone for your support, for coming and kicking it with your girl and everything. You know what I'm saying? Soul Tribe, Starseed family. I love you guys. I appreciate you always. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, links in the description. Click it, take it to my website, scroll down, 2 steps. Make sure you do both of them and you'll get your reading back in a timely fashion, okay? All right, to my new viewers, if you're just tapping in with your girl, I greatly appreciate you being here. I hope that you'll stay, you'll subscribe and everything. Join the tribe, okay? And come back and see me and spend some more time with me. All right, fam. Think that's it. That's all. Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Peace, family.